here I have the Indian rope trick, a trick taught to me by an Indian magician. Do you know what they call this trick in Singapore? No? The Indian rope trick is still the same name. It's just that it's performed in Singapore. A rope trick which is performed with 3 ropes of exactly equal length. 3 ropes of exactly equal length. There's rope A, there's rope B, and there's rope C. And to prove that these are normal ropes and not gimmicked or gaffed in any way, I will let some members of the audience examine it. Okay. Just hold on to this rope, just tug in it. Does it have any magnets or any sorts? Oh, no secret wires, trapdoors, the rope doesn't stretch. It is a piece of rope. Yes? Okay. Don't look too closely, man. These are cheap ropes. Alright. Okay, here you have. So, 3 ropes of exactly the same length. While it might appear to the naked eye that these are not the same length at all, I can create the illusion that they are of different lengths. See? Right now, the illusion is created that they are of different lengths. It's such a real illusion. This rope appears shorter than this one, which appears shorter than this one. But they're actually the same length. I'll tell you what I mean. If I just bring up the ends over here for you. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Now, it is much clearer that the ropes are of equal length. See? From the thumb up, they're all the same length. Okay, maybe not. If I were to hold the ropes like this, and they are all the same length. Okay, maybe not so convincing. But if I were to just stretch the ropes up like this, then it looks like they're really of all the same length. Because that's rope number 1. Right? That's rope number 1, right? All the same length. Right? That's rope number 2. And that is rope number 3. 3 ropes of all the same length. I guess it's too confusing. I'm just going to use 2 ropes. Okay? I'll tell you what, I'll slow it down even further. I'll just use 1 rope that looks like this. 1 rope. Okay? And this is the Indian rope trick done today. It's an economic crisis, so we only do it with 1 rope. The Indian rope trick is the trick where the ends of the rope travel from one end to the other end. I'll do it for you one end at a time. I just throw it. Lands over here. So that's one end of the rope, that's the other end, and that's the middle where I left it. If I take the other end, I squeeze this into my hand, becomes so tiny, so minute, invisible, I throw it in there, it lands over here. So that's one end of the rope, that's the middle of the rope, and that is the other end. Now who would like to see that done in slow motion? Cool, okay. Pooja is very appreciative. Okay, if you do this, from here, you go to here. From here to here, in slow motion. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoop. There it goes in slow motion. Right? In fact, I play a lot with this kind of rope so much that sometimes I forget where the ends are. In fact, sometimes mishaps happen and the ends of the rope drop off. So I have the ends of the rope, and here I have a loop of rope with no end. But that's okay, I can just take the ends of the rope, throw it back on the rope, and it becomes one long piece of rope. Right? Tell you what, I'll do it one more time. I put the ends in the wrong place, so sorry. I'll take it off from the bottom here, and I'll put it somewhere here. Okay, tell you what. You can actually see the moment the ends of the rope become the ends of the rope, no matter how confusing that sounds. But if I just pull very, very slowly, you can see that they are indeed the ends of the rope. But ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest, the ends of the rope are not important. It's the middle of the rope. Because the rope without a middle is not a rope. Every rope needs to have a middle, and this rope also has its own middle. But I digress. The Indian rope trick is originally done with 3 ropes of exactly equal length. I have 1 rope here, I have 1 rope here. I need to make another rope. We'll just pull on. Here's a 3rd end, which ends over here. And you hardly see ropes with 3 ends, which is why I have a 4th end tucked away over there. And logic tells me that if I take 2 of the ends, I pull it to the side right here, I will have 2 ropes, which is exactly the same length as this rope over here. So that's the Indian rope trick with 1 rope. 1 rope, okay, cool, I got it, okay. 2 ropes and 3 ropes. The Indian rope trick. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.